Hi, my name is Nurul Natasha binti Isa, and welcome to Mr. Arif, Miss Aisha, and Mr. Azim to uh, this interview. Thank you for participating in this interview for today. But before I start this interview, uh, why not you guys introduce yourself as uh, for this interview? So let's get started with Mr. Arif.
Okay,
Please
thank you.
introduce yourself.
My name is Muhammad Arif Aiman Mizraimi and my matrix number 01DDT20F2027. And next,
Okay. My name is Noaisha Wakis binti Wak Faiz Anwar and my number is 01DDT20F2009.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Hazimi Hamizat and my matrix number is 01DDT20F2034.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So let's get started with our interview today. So for the first question for our interview session today, I would like to ask Mr. Arif first. So the first question, Mr. Arif, in your opinion, is the font style and the font size used in Photopea easy for users to read? How do you think?
okay, in my opinion, is it actually yes? Because the font size is quite easy to read and the font style utilized is very legible for users. In my personal experience of using it, I have had no issue reading the font of text from any instructions inside the website itself.
I see. All right, that's very good to hear from you. So it's very easy to read and very legible. So the next question, I will pass to Miss Aisha to answer for this question. Did you find it easy to navigate to photo feed when you first start using the website? So what do you think,
Uh,
Miss Aisha?
yes, Photopea offers straightforward navigation, similar to certain well-known premium editing software such as Adobe Photoshop, Photolab, and Corel Paint Shop in my opinion. So individuals who are familiar with those photo editing software will find it easier to browse this website.
I see. So it's quite similar to Photoshop, and Photoshop is a paid application, so that's a very good design by Photopea. Don't you guys agree? Okay, now turn to Mr. Hazim to answering my next question. So, Mr. Hazim, it is easy to contact the Photopea staff or assistant when using this tool.
So actually, sometimes it is quite difficult to contact the photopea staff as it take quite a long time to get the feedback from them. But overall, the photopea staff is very helpful in using this photopea website.
I see. I get it. All right, so that's a very useful that they have made quite easy to reach them, and I believe that on their app on the top right, they have link for user to reach them whenever the user wants to contact to assist their while the user using the website lah. Okay, so all right, so back to you, Mr. Arif. Do you think the layout of the buttons are well placed and easy to navigate for users?
Okay, I think it's yes. I believe so. Since most of the buttons and tools on the site are laid out on the left side, it making it easy for the user to browse to the exact tools they want to use, and the layers and any editing possibilities are on the right side, making everything organized and easy to navigate between.
Wow, that's a very good to hear. So they have placed their buttons in the strategic location for the users. Alright, so following up with the questions, Ms. Aisha, which feature of the Photopea website appeals to you the most?
I think it is the template function which allow you to choose a template that is already a preset design. I like the templates. This is quite beneficial for me in my work. So instead of beginning from scratch, I can just alter one of those templates. on the floor and be done with the right way. There are also choice to use multiple size of canvas such as A4 size, Instagram size and more.
I see. So to be of flexibility in terms of templates and the canvas, sizing for their users in terms of the design. Alright, that's good to hear. So I'm gonna move on to the next section of question, which is the functions questions, right? In terms of uh, of how the function of the website. Okay, so let's start with Mr. Hazim. I will throw a question back to you. All right. Okay. Do you think the Photopea has a suitable function? So, how do you think?
Okay, yes, I think so because this website has many functions that are able to give the new user the opportunities to proceed the good editing, and they can also increase their knowledge when using this website. So that's all for me.
I see. So there's a limited numbers of exports that you can do right file format. All right. So another question for Mr. Arif. From your own experience, have you had uh, any issues with the tools on the Photopea during your usage?
What I've seen thus far, I have not seen any problem personally with the tools. It is pretty easy to navigate between though. I will say you do have to have a bit of experience using these kinds of software to understand what the tools do to us.
I see. So there's in the beginning there's a bit of a learning curve, but the more you use it, it gets more easier for the user.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, yes. Okay, I get it. You all. Okay, okay, right. So the next is Miss Aisha. Do you feel it is easier to use the tools given by the Photopea website compared to the tools offered by Photopea's competitors? So,
In this case, I assume the competitor in Photoshop, and in that case, one thing that your competitor does better is give a short description of what each tool does, as well as a small tutorial on it, which is something that I believe Photopea could improve on. But in terms of user friendliness, yes, Photopea is definitely a much friendlier site for using the tools themselves.
I see. So it's more beginner friendly, but of course they have lacked their tutorial, which is Adobe has implemented in their software. Okay. So moving on, Mr. Hazim, do you believe the website has made editing as simple as possible?
I agree because the Photopea provide very clear instruction on their website. With just a click on the learn button and we can understand the Photopea quickly and easily.
Okay. I see. That's good to hear. So the tools allows you to use the lasso tool, which is easily displayed on the menu bar, and you can use their website quite intensive, extensively. I see. All right. So finally, moving on, I'd like to ask again for the final question to Mr. Arif. In your experience of using Photopea, does the website give you any confirmation for the task that clearly tells you how to fix the faults in your encounter in the Photopea?
Okay, from my experience, during the editing process, the Photopea website asks for user confirmation. So, the example is, before running any action or procedure, that tells me how to correct problems, and the website asks for user confirmation before it proceeds to the other process. That's all from me.
I see. So there's a message box that actually lets know the user regarding their task, right?
Yes.
Okay, we are already at the end of our interview session for today. So I would like to thank you to you guys, especially to Mr. Arif, Ms. Aisha, and Mr. Hazim for spending some time for today by participating with this interview. So that's all for me and my team, and thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
welcome.
Welcome.